From the banks of the Rio Grande River, good evening. I'm Leland Vittert. The Mexico border is right there in the middle of the river. Mexico itself, no more than 200 yards away. Another week, and there is another crisis at the border. We are at the epicenter. Cartels are exploiting the void left by law enforcement sent to deal with the Haitian migration crisis that's about 400 miles from here. Across the Rio Grande Valley, gun running, drug smuggling, and human trafficking is at an all-time high. In many parts of the area, the money food chain for the cartels, you got guns, drugs, currency, human smuggling. What's the order?
Human smuggling right now is their biggest commodity. They're making millions and millions of dollars a month off of human smuggling because it's a less risk for them as far as moving narcotics.
Welcome to what has become a routine traffic stop in South Texas on a Sunday afternoon. Forget a broken taillight, you've got four people who each paid $25,000 for a VIP smuggling trip into the United States. It feels like the cartel's almost one step ahead of you guys and of the administration.
They are, because they know the loopholes, they know how to exploit them.
This is the path that illegal immigrants walk on from the Rio Grande a half a mile that way here into America. The Border Patrol's given up on stopping them or capturing them, but they have erected these conveniently located signs to let folks know to keep walking about another half a mile so they can simply be processed. But why is it that people walking across is something you just can't even bother to deal with?
Because of the policies that are in place for now. The policies in place for now makes it easier for these illegal immigrants to come across with no resistance, and that's why they're doing it. And as the message gets sent to their home countries, more people are going to continue to come. That's what we're seeing day in and day out.
Runners are different than RAF people. How?
If they're trying to come across and not be caught, they're either moving some type of product or a high-value individual or guns, drugs.
Holy cow, there's like 30 people. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. We'll give you the state of play right now. That's the Border Patrol drone. You can see a couple of the flashlights. Those are the state troopers yelling they found somebody or some buddies. $7,000 to bring you from El Salvador to here.
Yeah.
This area right here is a very, very high violent area on the Mexico side. A lot of cartel infighting, report after report every night of machine gun fire. There's a lot of cartel overlap here, and that's the reason why they're fighting.
A lot of cartel overlap, and they overlap here because of how valuable this ground is for smuggling.
Absolutely.
This video sounds like a firefight in Syria right now, and it was recorded at that house.
From that house, yeah.
And that's the cartels fighting. Those aren't handguns.
No.
That's heavy weapons.
Yeah, that's heavy weapons.
It's a little different, you know. Jesse James had a 6-shooter, and now the cartel has RPGs. There's obviously been a lot of discussion about walls. The wall you're seeing right here is privately built, and the troopers out on the water tell me this is one part of the river they don't have to patrol, hence why we can go fast through it. So the technology that the cartels have is as good as the technology that you guys have or close.
Yeah, I would say.
It's kind of scary.
It is.
And you realize that they probably have the same kind of weapons that you guys do.
Yes.
We're in one of the most deserted parts of the Rio Grande, and we've stopped on the Texas Highway Patrol boat. You can see this is a trough, a drainage ditch that the coyotes have taken over to bring down either people or drugs or guns. They can come right across the river here, and then they've made this trail to head right up into Texas. These wristbands are given out by the cartels to the people they're smuggling across. Each color and each different design, much like a nightclub, represents a different cartel and a different service that the people being smuggled have bought.
Right, so ever since this crisis started back in January, Border Patrol's been pulled from the field, keeping them from doing their normal duties, which being out there on the field, deterring any criminal activity, arresting or apprehending illegal immigrants that are coming across, but they're not. They're stuck in processing centers. So now the state of Texas is having to fill those gaps with the resources that we have, state resources.
You're fighting an army that's sophisticated.
Exactly.
They've got intelligence.
Yeah, they have surveillance, they have counter-surveillance, technology, tactics, just exactly what we do, the way we train, they're trained the exact same way.
You have to assume that they know where you guys are, both in the air and then on the ground, right?
Correct.
You guys have been doing this now for 10 years or so. What's changed in terms of the cartel tactic?
Bringing all these bodies over, I mean, for them, it's 100% profit. We're seeing more bodies now than we are narcotics in this general area. Before, back in the day, we used to see a lot of narcotics coming across, and it's probably about 50-50.
What's harder to catch, people or narcotics?
Both. They're both hard. They have a lot of scouts along the river, and they'll sit out there on the top of a tree. A lot of the stuff gets through just because all the time in the world to move it. We're limited on the amount of gas that we have. By the time we go back and get refueled, that's the time that they have a big gap to be able to move everything across, you know?
And the manpower, they have the unlimited manpower.